Hey you guys, and welcome to today's video. So today we are creating this smoky eye using Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette. So let's just get started. So I'm starting by priming my face with the ILLAMASQUA Hydrating Veil Primer. I'm just putting it all over my face and patting it in, getting my face nice and ready for my makeup. Moving on with some foundation, I am using the BECCA Unlimited Coverage 24 Hours Foundation. Here, I just realized that it was a little bit too yellow, so I wanted to lighten it up. Moving on to the bronzer, I am sculpting my face with the GIGI Gorgeous Sculpting Duo, I think it's called, and I'm just putting it on my forehead and everywhere where I want to just sculpt my face. Then I'm adding some blush. Moving on to the eyes. Using a fluffy brush, you want to make sure to tilt the brush towards your eye globe to really get it into the crease. Then slowly as you blend it, sink it towards your brow bone to get the main color in the crease. Moving on to the green color, we're packing this color on at the outer part of our eye, almost creating like a V shape. Just make sure that you just pack it, and when you have almost no color left, with a really light hand, add it into your crease. Going back in with my blending brush, I am just blending together Mystic Eyes together with the Zero Gravity, the brown color, to create a seamless looking finish. Going into black color, we are just putting this at the outer part and dragging it outwards to create like a cat eye effect. Just clean up under your eyes if you have any fallouts, and then follow up by using some sort of a light primer, or if you have any concealer, just add this to your eye to create like a half cut crease. This is just to help the lighter color stick on your eyes later on and just create more of a popping effect. Then blend it out with a brush. I like to do that. Then I just added some of this color on my brow bone. I regretted doing this because it just made it look really, really cakey and patchy, but we always learn, don't we? Going into the lightest color, the glitter shade, I like to add this because it really creates dimension in your eye. So just add this, and if you're the kind of person who likes to just keep it matte or a little bit like sparkly on one side and matte on the other, then you can just skip this step. I just really wanted the super bright effect here. Then go back in with the same brush that we used for the green color and just blend the two together. Using a smaller brush, we are now adding some color to our lower lash line, just connecting it together with our finished top part eye look. Now using an eyeliner, I think that this looked really called for an eyeliner because I just felt like it is a gorgeous, gorgeous look. But if you're not comfortable using eyeliner, then you can skip the step. But since we created a sharp edge, then I wanted to finish it off with some sort of a black liner, again to just create even more depth and dimension. Now we're just applying some mascara because my eyes were really, really sore that day, so I didn't want to apply any lashes. Moving on to the highlighter, we are just applying some highlighter on our high points of our face, and then I realized that it was a little bit too bright, so I just blended it in with my concealer brush to just get it a little bit softer. To finish off the eye look, I am just applying a lip tint, but normally I would maybe use a liquid lipstick or something that is a little bit more bright. And that is pretty much the finished eye look. So if you would like to know what my thoughts are on the palette, we are going right into that. Otherwise, thank you for watching so far. I really appreciated this palette. I thought it was a beautiful palette. Maybe not a palette in my shade range. It's not something that I would usually go for, but you have some really stunning colors in here. You have some mattes and you have really like popping colors, and then there's some shimmers and sparkles. For this look, I've been using the Mystic Eyes Zero Gravity Black Matte Lunar Clips and also Eternal Light. I think I used 5 of 8. One thing I didn't like is the fact that I felt there was quite a lot of fallout from the darker shades, and I also found the black matter to be really hard to apply to the eye. The look I have on my face, I actually applied with a brush, but then I tried to apply it to just my hand with my finger, and you can see that it applies perfectly just on your hand, but with a brush it is really hard to pick up. So I feel like this kind of formula really needs some side of heat to actually pick the product up. But what I do find is that when you do pick it up with your finger, you lose a lot of the shimmers in it. So that's a little of a con, because I just feel like if you buy this palette, then you might want it to actually look like it does in the pan. One color that I loved was the Eternal Light, and that's this one right here. I think this is absolutely stunning, and as you can see in my eyes, it just sparkles. It's really pretty on the eye, and it applies really easily. There's not a lot of fallout, and I really like that color. But that was pretty much it about the Celestial Light. I don't know how it's gonna wear on my face and how it's gonna wear during the day, but it was quite easy to apply. It was easy to blend. There was a lot of good things about this palette. That was pretty much everything I had for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you found it helpful. If you like this video, then please give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to join the family, then please subscribe.